In your ELA notebook, if you will, please turn to the table of contents, and you're going to write point of view, dot, 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 page 29 through 30. And then you will turn to page 29, and you're going to glue this page down. Make sure you write page 29 wherever you're keeping up with your page numbers. So point of view can mean a couple of different things. It could mean like first person, second person, third person. If you haven't heard of that before, you'll probably learn more about it in 6th or 7th grade. But for the purposes of 5th grade, when we talk about point of view, we talk about different characters' perspectives on, or different characters' feelings or thoughts on the same event. For example, if let's say you and your mom both go to the grocery store together, and you come home to tell your dad about what happened at the grocery store. Well, if you tell your dad separately, like without your mom in the room, and your mom tells without you in the room, your retelling of that story is going to be a little bit different because it's from your perspective and from your point of view. So that is what we're just going to be discussing for the next couple of weeks in ELA, is when you tell it from a different perspective. So down here it says different perspectives, different main ideas or focuses. You'll focus on different things. Sometimes it's written with a different purpose, and sometimes it uses a different text structure. It could still be the same thing, like the trip to the grocery store, but it'll just be a little bit different. We're also going to look at some stories in a different video about this thing exactly. On page, that was 29, so on page 30, author's perspective. So the author, of course, is whoever wrote the topic, and the author can choose to have negative opinions, neutral opinions, or positive opinions. And what they choose to include in their writing, their perspective, whether it's negative, neutral, or positive, will influence the reader. Okay, so that's just something else to keep in mind. You can read over these notes in more detail. I'm not going to read them to you because I know you're all very good readers. And then you can watch the next video, or you're actually going to pick a video to watch on a different fairy tale, whether it's Jack and the Beanstalk, The Three Little Pigs, what is there, Goldilocks and the Three Bears, and there's another one, I can't remember the name of it. But you'll see those videos there, and you will pick one to watch because it's going to be a familiar story told from someone else's perspective, or a different character's perspective or point of view.